Hey riders, good morning. Guess what time it is? It's time for another little coffee chat time with Colin here, folks. I know it's been a while since I've done one. I was just looking at, and folks, when I say I was just doing it, when I'm telling you I'm doing something, I was just doing it. I'm not just saying that to make it seem like I was doing things. Right here, cycling and coffee chat with Colin, last one, says right here, January 8th, 2025, folks. So it's been way too long, hasn't it? Everyone enjoys a nice cup of coffee in the morning. All honesty, last one was not in the morning, it was in the afternoon. But I was legitimately wearing my robe. It was later in the day, probably had already done a stream, capturing all the exciting race coverage for you guys. Excuse me. And I probably done my bike ride, had the shower, instantly cold afterwards. Shredded, not shredded. Okay guys, lots to talk about today. I'm gonna try to make this more of my weekly schedule, what I'm working on, what I'm doing. The highlight of my day, besides my coffee here, fourth one of the day, folks. What do we think? Am I too high up in the camera? Got the camera focused down on me. Quite slimming, I must say here. Right, ladies? How many of you dudes out there are taking photos looking down this way at your wife? Yeah, well, I just tell them I'm not gonna do it. I fight upriver all the way, folks. Exciting stuff around Alberta today. It's currently, I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. It's currently minus 29 Celsius. You got that big red warning there. It's not that bad. For my American friends, minus 20 Fahrenheit. Feels like minus 45. Yes, dude, yes. I am so looking forward to going outside right after this video. So after this video, what I'll do, I just walk upstairs, I'm gonna guzzle the coffee down. Everyone have a sip. The finest of coffees, Nescafe Rich Instant Coffee. Already drank a pot, just banged out another instant one here for you guys. I walk straight upstairs, put my gear on. Will I go super gear today? I think I'm pretty tough. Hardened against the elements. I'll probably just pair of work coveralls on, and then I have what you would call in the UK like an anorak. What is an anorak, guys? In the UK, I remember wearing them. I grew up there for a few years. It was more like a rain jacket, right? But a traditional anorak, A-N-O-R-A-K, it would be a jacket used in northern climates. I know they're used a lot here in Canada by indigenous people. It's a jacket that has no zippers. There's no opening on it. So it's like a pullover. So I have a pullover by Cabela's, and it was designed and made for dog mushers running, it's called the Trans-Alaska equipment line, I think is what it was called. It was specifically designed for dog mushers. All the elements that they would need built into it. I do have a full Trans-Alaska suit designed by Jeff King, a five-time winner. Five-time? I think he's five. Yeah, I think he's five-time winner of the Iditarod. Don't even know if he still races, folks. I've been out of dogs for a while now. I know the Yukon Quest started last night. That's the Canadian version of the Iditarod. I think it's been shortened down now. Just not enough people in it. Iditarod, Yukon Quest, in the old days, I would say the Quest was harder. Way longer in between checkpoints. You guys got questions about dog racing, I can answer all those for you too. But we're here to talk about biking today. So we know it's cold. I'm out there. I won't even go heaviest gear yet today. Number one concern is probably the pigs. They got a heat lamp, they got lots of straw, but you know, hot water. They love drinking hot water. Lots of food, lots of food. That fire of mine will be rocking. Looks like this really bad stuff breaks in 4 or 5 days. I'm going to Vegas. I might take my TT bike and meet Ragnar there. What do you guys think? I don't ride when I go there. I just bum around. Guys, other important thing today to talk about is let's talk about what keeps me going. The number one way, if you want to support the channel, because guys, still waiting for my first big sponsor to come on board. So if you're a cycling manufacturer, equipment, energy stuff, maybe you're one of the platforms, maybe you should be getting old Colin here, the big hitter, to come on board and cover all the community racing for you. It's working, folks. It's working. People like it. I want to talk about my supporters, my members. These are guys that go just that extra mile. They're kind of like what I would call the lead out train for Colin. They're in front, they're helping me, they're motivating me. I've got a list of people here. Some of them might have been mentioned in the last one. I'm not too sure because they're 3 weeks ago. Tim Moore, Guys, I have the list right here. You can see it. That is the quick list. I just don't want anyone to see anyone's details. Do not freeze that and start messaging my people. Don't do that. Just kidding, folks. These are all really great people here. Tim Moore rides on Rouvy, rides on my whoosh. Superstar cyclist, time trial master, supported the channel 3 weeks ago. DC Pre 44. Now this guy here, I think he's on a lot of the group rides. We're going to talk about those soon. DC Pre 44. I wish I knew your real name. We're going to get back to some long rides on the weekends. Got one more thing coming up this week that's going to slow me down a bit. Kyle Goodrum here, one of the muckers, one of the main muckers, folks, supported me. Tanya Schmidt became a monthly member. Tanya always jumps in when Stefan's racing, and I try to cover all those races. That race is guaranteed in my schedule going forward, guys. I'll talk about the schedule here right away. Chuck Wilkinson, Ciclisto Carlo, I always mix that up. Ciclista Carlo, he's in the GRC age category, champion, masters. Oh, I don't know what the category would be. What would it be, Chuck? 70 to 75 maybe? Something like that? Chuck's been a lifelong cyclist. He looks it. One of the stages of the Belgium Mellow Monday 2.3 rides, he won it. I was right with him. I don't know how I didn't. That's okay. Then we've got Julia. I think her name on Rouvy is Slow Bike. She became a member. She dropped in for a full year, folks. She's in, she's invested. So Julia, thank you so much. Like I said, I don't have one sponsor besides my credit card and Joey. I don't have one company behind me. It's all, I think people, I don't know. I think people think the companies are going, wow, this is great commentary. Here it is. Good job, Colin. Good job. Keep up the good work. That's kind of what it's like. So companies, pay attention. Pay attention. I don't like looking at the camera there. It seems like I'm off-centered, aren't I? We're not inside the 10 by 10 by 10 cube right now. We're in the relaxation area. Let's have some more coffee, folks. It's there. It's legit. Actually, there's a good way I can actually see how long this video is going on for, too. Sandarak, another super cool dude, another yearly member. So actually, through Buy Me, and guys, this is all through Buy Me a Coffee. The #1 way to support me, because people always ask me, how do you get the most? Because if you contribute through YouTube, they take a huge chunk of it. So let's say you become a $5 monthly, I think it's $4.99 on YouTube. I think I get $3 of it. YouTube just scrapes it all away. That's why people use Patreon, and now people use Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is the best to the content creators. That's me, folks. So yeah, Sandarak, he's been on a bunch of group rides, I think longer ones on the weekends. And this guy group rides with me. He's right there on my shoulder. He's like the lieutenant with me all the way, making sure no one's trying to elbow me, no one's trying to take me out. Takes lots of good pulls on the front, gives me a little bit of a rest on those group rides. So, dude, appreciate you. Oh, this is so awesome too. So I think these guys, through OTR virtual events over on my whoosh, we've got Hutch YQM Robinson. I catch him racing on Fridays, and his wife Jennifer always jumps into the live stream, live chat, and always comments on the videos. Keep doing it, Jennifer. I love it. I love the interaction. You guys help me do what I'm doing. And people give me information. Hey, this guy races here, that guy races there, because I've been on one platform so long, I'm not really aware of all the other racers that are, like, some people live in totally different worlds. You know, the Big Four, Zwift, Training Peaks Virtual, my whoosh, Rouvy, whatever order you want. I don't really care. You might just live on one. There's tons of people on the other ones. They're living in their own little worlds too. So now that I'm kind of jumping around a bit, I'm meeting new people. So Hutch contributed to the channel. Thanks, dude. Thank you for buying me the energy gel, aka coffee. Coffee time, folks. Then also on here, he's called the Dog Boy. This is JV Dobbins. He races on my whoosh as well. He's always at the OTR virtual events. Great series, guys. If you're considering my whoosh, specifically go look for those OTR virtual events. That's where I'm hanging out a lot, trying to grow those races. They are growing slowly. I wish my whoosh would pay more attention to what's going on in the community. Let's just plow some resources at those community events. I think that'd be really cool. And then, okay, so this is a good point here. JV Dobbins, he's from Scotland, I know that. And then my boy, the guy himself, Steven Cycles, he's already done so much for the channel. He's already helped me out so much. Like, just tons of stuff, motivating me, constantly messaging me, and in a good way. Like, I'm not saying he's harassing me, just fun stuff, keeps me motivated. Hey dude, that was awesome. Oh, that was such a good job you did there. Hey man, I got a jersey for you. Flies it all the way over to me. And then becomes, and helps me create content too. Like, this guy's got my back. Became a monthly supporter 21 hours ago, folks. So thank you, Steven. Thank you very much to everyone. So what I keep telling people is, help me keep growing this, help me keep making more content about the racing community, because that's where I think I want to stick. I thought about doing a bunch of videos where, you know, FTP test, this, that. I may. I've done a couple kind of like that. I'm not going to make videos where I'm dying and falling off the bike and potentially throwing up, and it's all fake. It's all fake, guys. Like, so let's just do what we like to do. We like to race bikes. We like to go on big long rides. We like to do climbs. That's where I'm focusing. And until I get some companies to realize the potential behind the channel and how much the community interacts with the channel, I kind of hoping the supporters will keep me going. Like Sandrak said, no to pumping gas, yes to pumping watts, and that's when he became a member. So dude, thank you. That's such a great saying, because that's where I'm at half the time. It's like, I could go pump gas today, and that's what I make on YouTube. So I know a lot of people like, oh man, you got so many subscribers. Yeah, the subscribers are great. You know what the subscribers are probably great for? Getting attention. That's what I realistically think it's good for. A company might go, oh, he's got 1,000 subscribers, whip-de-doo. Oh, he's got 30,000. We're getting there, folks. I don't know where they come from. I honestly don't know. I mean, my mind is boggled. I'm like, I don't know why are people jumping in? But that's okay. Keep jumping in, folks. Maybe some sock company, maybe some energy gel company will want to back the channel one day and go, hey man, he's got 30,000 subscribers that will potentially see these videos. He's going to talk about us. If anyone gives me support, I will talk about them. That's a given, folks. So, okay, so thanks everyone. You're the best. That's the longest dead air you're going to hear on this channel, folks. Okay, so I tried to put together a schedule yesterday. I was talking with my buddy Ruben. Ruben's the supporter of the channel. He puts on the Team Belgium stuff. So on Mondays, I think I will do the Team Belgium Mellow Monday, and you'll see why here pretty soon. So that starts at 10:45 for me today. I think we're doing 40K, and the beauty of that one is it's a 2.3 watt per kilo race. So there's a GC, it's all tracked through Nightior, number one. David, you're the man. David is a supporter of the channel through Nightior. They track all the results. So there's a monthly classification for this 2.3. So you're not meant to go blow yourself up. 2.3 is a reasonable pace. For some people starting out, it might be a little too much. For some of you guys that have been around forever, it's gonna be like, oh, this is a cakewalk, but you gotta dial it down. You could actually go hard halfway, shutter down the rest. That might be too bad. So you get some hard training, some intensity, and then dial it back. Try to stick at 2.3. So that's Mondays. 2 days, Tuesdays, probably gonna be streaming. Probably gonna be my whoosh for now. And again, folks, this is until someone locks me down. You never know, right? Probably gonna do Flaming Fast racing over on my whoosh OTR virtual events. So let's plan with that. Probably something else too. I do actually have a group ride later in the days on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that too. So maybe I'll stream one. Obviously, I won't be doing the OTR events, and then I'll just do my group ride late. But those group rides late really beat me up. I'm kind of a morning person for riding. Wednesdays, kind of wide open for me. I will stream, I will race something, I will train on something. The last week with Joey being in the hospital, Joey recovering, I rode twice, I think in 8 days. So, ugh. I need to do a lot of riding. So I'm looking forward to that Team Belgian 2.3 today. Thursdays, ooh, that's a big day for me, folks. Big day because last week, if you're not aware, I started covering WTRL TTT over on Zwift, and I loved it. That thing has so many people racing in it. Yeah, there's so many teams, so many different zones going off, so many different coffee classes. There's racing for everyone, and guys, I'm not covering the elites. I will, but last week I did latte class and mocha class. That's what I did. So the better ranked riders go up as you go stronger coffee. So let me get this right. I think it goes mocha, latte, frappe, espresso, doppio, which is a double espresso. So double espresso guys, those are guys that are like competing at the highest level. And ladies, don't forget that. There's a really big involvement by ladies over there. I caught one ladies team last week, Coalition Artemis. They were like flying. And it's a big thing over there. They've really got it done well. The planning of it through WTRL. You're gonna see their logo showing up in my next thumbnail, I promise you. I wanna be involved in it. I'm all in 100%. Again, I told you guys the whole 150% in makes no sense because there's no such thing as 150% in. But when I do it, I'm either in to succeed or burn out and fail. That's how I did my sled dogs. I didn't have 4, 6, 8 sled dogs. I had over 50 because I wanted to race everything. I wanted to have all my dogs, all training. It's the same thing. So I just go in deep and I make it happen. So that's what I mean by 150% in. Thursday's also Muckers Worldwide. That's at noon for me. And that's the big race of the week for me over in Rouvy. That gets the most people, the best competition. So I'll be over there doing that on Thursday as well. And somehow I got to ride on that same day too. So I'll probably be riding. I think I'm going to switch my riding to super early outside of the days that I'm riding with others. Again, multi-platform. I've got a lot of stuff I need to work on. So that's Thursdays. Friday, I jump back to my Whoosh, OTR virtual events, veteran series. Guys, that's a really good race series. Remember, you can race for free on there. All you got to do is download it, install it, and see how you can hang with these guys. We're getting some Sunday Race Club riders showing up every Thursday. I'm talking about guys like Torsten Holtz. We had Wouter Klaes for a while. We got Joel Noguera. I think Greg is Sunday Race Club. Johan Moreno. So out of 40, 50 riders, 10% of them are riding at some ultra high levels on SRC on my Whoosh. So jump into that. Let's grow that baby. We need to push it hard, folks. I'm gonna make them pay attention. That's what I like to say to people. I'm gonna make you pay attention to me. So my Whoosh, start paying attention. Start focusing on your community. Focus on specific events and grow those. That's how we need to do it. After this weekend, Saturdays, I want to start doing climb Saturdays and Sunday long rides. So a Sunday long ride could be on the low end 40 something K, could be 90K, could be more. I think we need more of that. And that's going to be probably on Rouvy because they have a lot of really good long filmed courses through the Ironman thing, through Full Gas. Oh yeah. So yeah, different robe today, obviously. House coat, dressing gown, as you can call it over in the UK. But this weekend, you guys just got to bear with me a little longer. I've talked about it on the Buy Me a Coffee page. So guys, in the Buy Me a Coffee page, you'll find all sorts of links to videos I've done, little chit chat things I put in there. It's kind of like a different way of interacting with me. And again, just reach out to me. It does. If you wanted to ask me a question or, I don't know, say something nice or just chat about the weather, you found a really cool rock. What kind of rock is this, Colin? And I'll be like, I don't know. I'm just a geologist. Just message me anytime. It's not going to bother me. You're not disturbing my life. So this weekend, though, the big thing for me is I'm covering Canadian Esports National Championships. So all the age categories and the elites, folks. This weekend, I get to do it. So I don't know who's going to be there exactly. A lot of these emails have just been flying at me. I did the US Nationals. Guys, check those videos out. I covered the women. Awesome racing. I was kind of bouncing around because multiple age categories. They had them split up. I think there's like 4 different age categories, 2 in one, 2 in the other. Multiple races within races. But like, these ladies are hitters, like big time. And the chat was like flying on Saturday. I had so many people that you would probably know in there. I had Virtual Velo Podcast in there. Lots of racers. Some people I didn't know. I'm like, oh, they must know someone because they're cheering this person on. I know Holly was in there. ZMS Studios was in there. Full Speed Ahead Events was in there. Thanks everyone for stopping in and I guess commenting supports the channel, right? So this week I'm doing that on Saturday as much as I can. And then Sunday I will be doing the elites. So like I say, they called up the big hitter. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I guess, yeah, whatever it was. I know Eric Hill asked me, he says, hey Colin, I guess the Canadian Federation doesn't have the budget. It's probably those tariffs that are getting us to us, right folks? Whatever. You can tariff me, I don't care. That's the big thing in the news here, folks, the tariffs. So now the counter tariffs are going off, and now it's like all the stores are like putting made in Canada. We make a lot of stuff here, guys. So you go to the grocery stores now and have a little Canadian flag, like, yeah, this pancake mix was made the next province over. That's what people are gonna buy now. That's what we're gonna do. 51st state, I'm moving to Arizona. So make it happen, I don't care. Or Texas, I'll get a real job again. Thank you. Anyways, folks, just goofing around a bit here. So yeah, it's gonna be busy like that. So we got Canadian Nationals to get through. Then the week later, I'm gonna plan to do a Saturday climb ride, Sunday long ride. Some of these are gonna be members only. I've asked the members and they said, yeah, we want that. And I kind of feel like I owe it to them. So it'll be a members only. I want to say member/supporter. So if you want to do a one-time contribution, you're in, man. The members, yeah, always in. This includes my YouTube supporters. We got a few there, folks. I'll get it out to everyone. I'll post it everywhere, and we'll do a video just for that. So you can come and do a really cool climb with me. Hopefully I can use all the footage and mix it into like one of those cool flight sim videos with us climbing together, shredded but not shredded. Let's do it, folks. Anyway, guys, I'm at 23 minutes here already. I'm kind of just starting to roll now. It's just like rolling thunder over here. What time is it? I have no idea. I can't tell right now on my phone. I'm gonna go brave the cold, stock the house with firewood, and get ready for my ride today. Anyways, riders, thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you, member supporters, people that just lurk. I know you're out there. Companies, man, I could be the face. I could be the face right here. Check out the robe. I got a better looking one. I've actually got a third one. I wear these things every day. Morning, afternoons, nights. Yeah, I'm on it all the time, folks. Love my house coat. Anyway, guys, gotta go. See y'all again real soon. Thank you very much.